Dear Commissioner General, dear Beppe, dear commissioners, dear members of the EXPO team, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we have assisted in these 2 days to one of the most important international participants meeting during the process of preparation of this EXPO. Participants meetings are, for all of us, a milestone where our professional efforts come together. This meeting marks the outcome of years of work, of negotiations, of preparations, and paves the way for the next set of tasks and accomplishments. Today, only 19 months away from the opening date of EXPO 2015, Milan, there is still, as you have heard, a great deal of work ahead, and the expectations of the public and the needs for efficiency are growing day by day. From the BI perspective, this particular meeting is important for another reason, because this meeting is a genuine example of cooperation in action, a type of cooperation that only EXPOs are truly capable of driving. An EXPO is the result of an effort of international cooperation, and a successful EXPO is the result of an effort that involves concerted action and mutual support. This is one of the reasons why, amongst major world events, EXPOs are by far the most challenging and difficult. Today, we have come to the conclusive part of a very successful process of recruiting. We have heard Stefano Gatti present us the situation, and we all agree that this is a very successful process and that we are here a very strong and a truly representation of the international community. But now we need to shift from this recruiting mode to a management mode. Now that the relationship is there, has been initiated, we need to build the EXPO and foster the relation. In other words, the focus is now on managing participation from organizers and from participants in the best and most effective manner. All the participants have accepted to be an active and constructive part of this EXPO family. The key responsibility of the organizer, and they have shown a lot of capability in these 2 days, is to integrate them into this family by enabling and facilitating the preparation work. In fact, the uniqueness of EXPOs, and therefore the real strength, lies in the interdependence between participants and organizers. This is also the biggest challenge and the biggest risk. The success of the EXPO depends very much first on understanding this interdependence, and second, in managing it appropriately from both sides, participants and organizers. Our role as an organization, the BIE, is to facilitate this exchange in order to promote and protect the good success of the EXPO and the fundamental values of the EXPO. Each participant's contribution is an inseparable piece of the EXPO, both in physical and intangible terms. The readiness of a pavilion on the opening date is extremely critical to the integrity of the whole EXPO. A delay in the construction of one pavilion can have major repercussions on other pavilions and therefore on readiness on the site itself. When the gates of EXPO 2015 open to the public, all pavilions must be ready to meet the expectation of the visitors. I therefore cannot stress enough the importance for all participants to work hand in hand and to follow the instructions of the organizer, to ensure that they are able to meet all the deadlines and be ready to open their doors to an eager public on the 1st of May 2015. After, to be on time, the quality of the pavilion must be therefore the next priority. The theme, Feeding the Planet, Energy for Life, is a truly global theme. You have heard a lot about that, which concern the humankind. The closer the pavilion will be to the theme, the higher the quality of the visitor's experience. The shared responsibility between participants and organizers is also critical in the area, as we have heard this morning, of communication and promotion. Promoting national participation in the Expo is of great interest to the public at home, who is eager to support the international image of their country and the key national projects that are promoted on the international scene. In this sense, I will urge participants to provide, as soon as possible, the communication plan and ideas for the participation in Expo 2015. The sooner and more widely this plan reaches out to the cities and the regions at home, the more effective it will be, as the local level will find an interest international project in Italy. Clusters, we have heard a very clear explanation of Stefano Gatti, require even more coordination because there are multiple participants involved. It is vital that all participants who are within a cluster are able to deliver a project that captures their national view on the theme, that reflects the diversity of identities, and that is truly rooted on the resources on each participating country. However, I will also stress that the success of the participants, and we have seen in these 2 days a lot of good work done, depends on the ability of the organizer to provide guidance and support. The organizer is like the conductor of an orchestra. It has to be able to balance discipline and improvisation. There are 3 aspects for participant support, and we have seen proofs of them during this today: readiness, flexibility, and clarity. Organizers have provided specific milestones to each participant to ensure operational readiness in all areas: infrastructure, construction, logistics, suppliers, catering, communication, and so on. Processes, milestones, and deadlines have been stated in a clear and timely manner, and I pray all of you to respect that and to follow closely all these deadlines. Because of the diversity of participation, a one-size-fits-all approach, as Stefano Gatti has very properly shown, cannot work. The organizer must build and is building into its participant management strategy the ways and the tools to respond to the diversity of resources and of means available to each participant. This means anticipating the requirements as much as possible and establishing a degree of personalized assistance and services. Finally, clarity underlies all of this. Expos involve different countries and therefore different languages and different cultural parameters. Often, language and culture can be a barrier and create many difficulties when tried to get things done. The organizer should ensure that information is ready, available, and clear, and that the resources are available to support participants to achieve complex objectives in a foreign country. With each participant meeting, we have moved closer to the implementation of the Expo. We have first, in the past, shared a vision, then a plan, and now we need concrete actions. All along the preparation, the submission of key documents, such as the theme statement, the exhibition plan, and others, should not be understood simply as administrative acts. Each interaction, formal or informal, individual or in a group, like today, is the core of an exchange between organizers, participants, and is key to the success of the Expo. Only by sharing responsibility can we prepare our Expo in the remaining months and ensure that the very first visitor crossing the gate in 2015, as much as the last one, will be able to enjoy a complete and rich Expo. Thank you to the organizers for this excellent meeting. Thank you to all of you for your presence, and please, theme statement. the projects on time. Be active, because EXPO belongs to all of us. It's not the organizer who is doing the EXPO. This is a joint effort. It's a common project, and it's, the wonderful nature of EXPOs. This is a real and truly international effort. Thank you very much for your attention.